Hey everyone, I'm at the greenhouse and progress is fantastic. Let me show you how the batch feed is going. Okay, so see how it's like clumpy? This is perfect because that means, and like see how the top kind of has a lot of like strands and stuff. So that's amazing because that means, and also you see how most of them are white and not brown. Okay, that's amazing because that means that they're about to finish like eating it and it's about to turn into fertilizer really soon. And January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. July 21st was when we first fed them. It's now August 4th, which is 10 plus 4. 14 days, that's 2 weeks. So in like 3 days, they should be ready. And that's perfect, like that's perfect timing. It's even much faster than continuous feeding. So that looks really good. Let's hope it just stays on track that way. I was super busy yesterday, so I didn't get to harvest the eggs in there. So they stayed in there a day longer, and there's lots of eggs in there. Also, we're having issues with waste sourcing because now we can process so much waste that like we have to underfeed the bugs. So these are like, so now we know each crate can take at least 40 kgs, but I think 50 kgs is actually the right number. So then if we look at the number of trays we have, that's 50, 100 kgs, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450. And basically every week, like 350 kgs worth of larvae are ready to be fed. And we're not collecting that much from schools because they're all closed. So we definitely need to get new sources of waste. We do have Kanyiha's aunt who does the waste stuff, but it would be much cooler to collect waste from more schools in the slums. So gonna try that out, and we could actually be at the point where we set up a site house in the slums where people can bring their organic waste, and then we have people sort them out just to make sure there's no plastics, and boom. All right, so I think that's what we're gonna try and do. Okay, so then now that those eggs have stayed in there for like an extra day, I'm just gonna let them stay again like throughout this day, and then I'll harvest them this evening. So I'm gonna go unbox my printer for Imani printers. Somehow this monstrosity fit through there, and then we had to lift it over here, but it did not fit through here. Its final destination is back there. The printer made it in very well though, so I think I'll just go ahead and set the printer up first and we'll go from there. Okay. Done with the eggies. Man, look at this. This is exactly what we wanted it to be. So if your flies are like for us, these flies are so active now that okay, it just got a little colder, but when the temperature is at like 32, 34, you can literally hear them buzzing around. So that's a really good sign that your colony is good, healthy, and active. So I'm just really happy that they are and that we're this far. So we're just gonna keep adding flies into here, and soon we'll have enough, like we'll have a lot, like enough flies, eggs, whatever, to process like a lot more waste and produce at the proper scale. So this is good, this is exciting. Feels like it's been a long time coming, but this is August 4th, and I leave to Boston for university September. Editing Sam here. By September, I mean September next year. So that means I still have a whole year and a month before I have to go. So if we're at this point right now, it's basically just streamlining the business for a year into such a place where it's remotely manageable. And yeah, so I'm really happy with the trajectory so far that I'm on. So yeah, super excited, can't wait for what's coming up. Hey, Editing Sam again. Fair warning, the rest of this video gets a little bit, and by a little bit I mean a bit choppy, because I was setting up the printer for a lot of this week and really didn't have time to film in between, and actually didn't have much to film because I actually wasn't in the greenhouse, because this new system we're using gives me so much more free time, especially to work on this other custom clothing business. So my apologies for the choppiness that will be the rest of this video. Hey everyone, I spent basically the whole day up to now setting up the printer, still not done. But I came here in the greenhouse to see how this was doing. So it's currently August 5th, meaning it's been... So this was first fed in July 21st. So up to now, July is 31 days. So this is 1 day over 2 weeks, 15 days. And just take a look at this beautiful... You can't see, can you? Look how beautiful this is. Wonderful frass. Still just a little wet. So 2 to 3 days and these guys will be completely ready to be sieved. And the thing is, there is so much larvae everywhere you look. There's just tons of it. This is great. So I think we'll give all of this to Kanyiha's mom. Yeah, and this would be a good sale. Our first actual truly money-making sale. Also yesterday sold a little bit more, but that was like a handful for 100 shillings to a parent that goes to this school. Yeah, so there's a lot of buyers. We just really got to get production up and we'll be well on our way, especially with this batch feeding. It's wonderful. So let me show you something else. This is the 240 kg batch feed, fed August 1st. So I shall be mixing this boy in 2 days. But I wanted to show you, if this was 450 kgs, right? So 2 of this would be about a ton. So let's say 1 ton would come about to this tile. That means this greenhouse can probably do 5-6 tons at a time, if we're being generous to how much space they actually need to eat. So with that, at the lowest conversion ratio possible, every 2 weeks, as we've seen here, with how fast these guys finished 450 kgs, every 2 weeks we would be getting about 1,000 kgs of fertilizer, as well as roughly the same amount of larvae. Now, if each 70 kg bag we sell is 3,500 shillings of both, then that means every 2 weeks that's about 35,000 shillings coming out of just this one greenhouse for fertilizer only, and then multiply that by 2 for hold on. So if we sell each bag of fertilizer for 70 kgs for 3,500, that means each 50 kg bag is 2,500, meaning 100 kgs is 5,000 shillings. 5,000 times 1,000 kgs, 5,000 times 10 is about 50,000. Multiply that by 2 for both fertilizer and livestock feed. That's about 100,000 shillings every 2 weeks if we sell it off. So that's, of course, generous and generalizations, but 100,000 shillings every 2 weeks out of one greenhouse, very good. So once we have this greenhouse and we put up the next one, well, we'll be sailing. So we'll be sailing and selling. I'm funny. All right. Anyway, so enough talking for me. Yeah, this was just a update, and yeah, it's going good. Okay. So, oh my gosh, guys, the larvae is ready to harvest. So we're gonna harvest it tomorrow. I've left Jack in there, doing the 6th day aeration. It's August 7th. We fed them August 1st. So he's doing that. Then he's gonna add wheat bran. When he's done, I'll have to go back to show him how to add wheat bran. And this is exciting because this is our first employee. Now, he's not being paid off our profits because we have none. But he is being paid by me through this other, my Mani Printers business for today, which is amazing because we created a job. Think about that. He was actually, the reason I called Jack is because he was telling me that he was really, last time he was here was to build a greenhouse and my parents were paying him. So he was really struggling to find work, and like without work you don't eat. So that's amazing. Like, that's really cool that we're able to do that, and just want to keep on doing that. Yeah, the thing is, it's only for today, so it's not really a sustainable job yet, because 1, we can't afford that, and 2, we don't need it. But this progress, so like the fact we're even able to have him here working for us for that is amazing. And in the future we'll have more people like that we can create jobs for, and especially within the slums. So that's exciting. Okay, back to fixing the printer. It's actually working now, so basically just calibrating and getting the dryer up. And also, a sick thing about where my office is here, there's a natural beehive in this tree. Let me see if I can zoom in onto it. Do you see it? Right there. So as a consequence, there's just bees chilling here. I was like, what are these, flies? But they're actually bees. I wonder what they're doing. I feel bad because I think this white paint is confusing them. Oh man, humans. Anyway, that's cool. Wanted to share that. After this, Jack and I hopped into a cramped pickup to go over to Eastleigh. Now you might be wondering what we were doing there. Well, we went there to collect waste from Kanyiha's aunt, because her trash collection project is actually located within Eastleigh. Now this was my first time in Eastleigh, and it was quite the experience. So for those from Kenya who have been there before, you will know it's not a place for the weak. Anyway, I left Jack there to sort the waste and load it back up onto the pickup to come back with it when he was done. And I took an Uber back to the school and get back to work on the printer. Hey guys, so it turns out I'm a total idiot. Designing this greenhouse without a proper slope. Now water is getting like logged in the tarp, and when I tried to push it out, it came back into the greenhouse, into this frass, which was super dry. It only affected like a really small portion, but I don't know if we'll still be able to sieve tomorrow, which sucks, because you know, every error you make in business is so much worse than like an error you make anywhere else, because you set yourself back and like you got no one to blame but yourself. So that always sucks. Especially, don't get me started when I am printing things and I make a mistake putting it on, and then I have to replace it for the customer, like on my own dime. That, like, of course I have to replace for the customer for customer care, and I'm happy to do so, but when I make those mistakes, it just feel like such an idiot. Anyway, just feeling too stressed. Yeah. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Me and Kanyiha are at the greenhouse. We're finally harvesting. Yeah, this guy, I don't know what's wrong with him.
Can I step on this feather or will it down?
Just like brush them aside with your foot, and then you can like step. Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna shovel it into here, then sieve it, and then we'll go from there. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts. We are expecting some turbulence. Thank you.
Guys, look at this. We basically filled up this bag, and look how much is left.
So 2 weeks ago, you were barely scratching this.
Yeah, bro.
This thing is revolutionary. This is new style.
To think like just a few weeks ago, like we were happy to get 4 kg.
Yeah. That was like 70 kgs.
Yeah, this makes me so happy. Okay, I think we go sieve that, and then we come back for this one. Okay. Perfect.
few moments later.
How much does it weigh, buddy?
7 kgs, still all up to go.
7 kgs. All right. Hey, if that's 7 kgs, we might have 30 kgs of fresh here.
Indeed.
Should be pretty good. All right, keep it going. So this Kanyiha guy left out some of the larvae.
Accidents happen.
Which I just saved again. Which is about 2 kgs. So the grand total is 40 kgs of larvae going to Kanyiha's mom.
Woo!
Could you quickly talk about why this is good for your mom?
Right, yeah. So my mom runs a chicken farm. So her chickens, she has chickens and they lay about, let's just say they lay about 100 eggs a day. But if she was to able to get these larvae, each chick should get 300 eggs a day because all chickens will be laying.
So she would go from 100 eggs a day to 300 eggs a day.
290 to 300.
Wow. So that's because of the protein within black soldier fly larvae. That's why this is such a good crop for farmers and for Kenya, because there's a huge livestock deficit field.
And it's cheaper.
And it's cheaper. How much cheaper?
So my mom was paying for protein. She was paying 85 shillings per kg for using
Soybeans, yeah?
soybean,
Okay.
but BSF is costing 50 shillings per kg.
So
And at least if you buy from us. Shillings per
yeah. So that's a saving of 35 shillings per kg. And she gets more from it. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. So that's it for this week's video. This is editing Sam. In my most comfortable position. I just wanted to say thank you so much for 50 subscribers. We really appreciate you guys. You guys keep us going. Every positive comment, me and Kanyiha read them all, and we're really just super thankful for all your support so far. This channel really wasn't for subscribers, but we're just so grateful for all the support and all the love that's been poured out so far. So thanks so much, and if you made it to the end of this video, much more to come. See you there.